I said I wasn't going to video this to myself, but we can talk about it. I have 6 more of these. I think 6, maybe 4 more out back of the house. I know of 4 more of these at the shop that I've made that I used to have in this truck, as well as that big 39-pound monstrosity. This truck is extremely heavy. It is extremely heavy because we weigh it down. The truck has got a lot of lightweight parts on it. But regardless of that, the truck is heavy. You thought I was going to dip in there and let you see that, didn't you? Well, if you stick around long enough in this video, you may get to. But this truck obviously has some good doors on it now, but it's still got a factory bed, factory fenders, obviously the cab. But there is some fiberglass. If you know, you know. We do have more weight we're wanting to pull out. I do have an aluminum hot side that we're getting ready to build from the turbo back. I don't know the weight savings of that, but it will be weight savings, especially front of the center line. Now, obviously, that wing is pretty heavy, but if I can get this truck to work without all that, which is 208 pounds, I believe, we're gonna be pretty happy. Been on the phone with Brad for about 2 hours now. We've done all the math. Well, he has done all the math. We've went over the numbers with what we pulled out versus what was in it, what we used to race it at, what we were the last time we come out with it. With what I pulled out, which is sitting on the ground back there, we should be 6.8% more efficient, which means, theoretically, that I could use 6.8% less power to achieve the same ET and mile an hour that I've been going. The last video I made, which was last night, you've seen that we pedaled the truck a bunch of times, went 120. We should be able to do the same pass with 5 pounds less boost, maybe. So, if we can do it with 5 pounds less boost, obviously, we're not going to turn the truck down. We're going to continue to turn this truck up every chance we get. But I'm pretty happy with these numbers. If I wasn't such a fatty, this truck could probably fly. We mentioned putting it on a radial, putting Brad in it, and trying to go for a glory pass. We may not do it this year, but if we can get this truck to do what the numbers say it'll do, wow, just absolutely wow. We know the truck makes good power. That's just a fact. If I knew the truck would work without that wing on it, we would definitely take the wing off of it. I don't know. I think at some of the tracks that I run, the wing would work. I don't think it's needed everywhere. It's not an end-all be-all. It's not everything it's cracked up to be, I don't believe. But I'm really hoping. I just want to show you the weight. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just put a picture up in it. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe we'll work into that. I do know that we had way too much weight in it to be running on those when we were at I-64. That's just a fact. We were crushing these tires with the weight we had in the truck. And they just can't handle having 2,000 pounds on them each, basically. The goal is this weekend we're going to try to do some testing. If we can find a place to go, I'm going to try to get Brad and Jared to come out with me. We're going to see just exactly how fast we can 60 foot this truck, and we're not going to play around with it no more. We've been way too safe. We've not done any testing all year, and the testing that I've done has been at the track, and you guys have seen it. And by testing, it was making passes. We didn't really actually test this truck that much, and it sucks that we've waited this late into the year to even try to go to a test session, but it's got to happen. We've got one more race that I know for sure I'm going to make, and that's at Decker Boys. I don't think, because of some family issues, that I'll be able to go to the first not War in the Woods. I don't think I'll get to go to the first hard tire for Dig or Die, but I need to have this thing ready as it'll ever be for a front side surface, and that's where I seem to always have all my problems. We know what we can do on a crappy surface. Now it's time to get fast. Thank you. I'm gonna throw you a picture up, show you what the weight is, or what we used to race the truck at, and we'll see you on the next one.